everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Cara and I'm from London. So today I'm taking you with me. I have been invited by Chanel to come and see the Métiers 24A collection for fall winter, and I am so excited. We're on our way to Phonica Records, one of the most historical record shops here in London, Soho. So let's go and explore this beautiful Chanel collection together. So as you will see, this collection is in abundance of colour. It's very evocative of Manchester's pop culture and the musical influences from the 80s. I'm so lucky to be able to see this firsthand, just to see these colours together. Virginie Viard expressed herself that tweed holds a central role in this collection. So what I will do, I will voice over this entire vlog so you can hear the details that I heard while I was here, as well as we're going to get up close and personal and feel and look at the details together. Starting with the apple green two-piece suit, the presenter was explaining that these frills on the neckline and the pockets took 47 hours of work. With most of the collection, Virginie Viard has put pearl chain belts to cinch in the waist. This print is the Manchester print. I love the sage green colour, if I'm honest with you. And have a look at the Paloma buttons. These were made in Deauville by the same designer who makes the Chanel fashion jewellery. Personally, I'm quite a fan of the lilac set here. You've got the coordinating cable knit scarf, which is evocative of Manchester City football team in a space dye knit. But what I really love are these Paloma buttons. If you look at them, they have a sparkle to them. They remind me of Chanel Cruz. Beautiful. I personally think that the red suit is the most strongest suit of the collection. It's such a pillar box red, lipstick red colour. The presenter is showing us the pop fun print with safety pins evocative of the cotton industry that is Manchester, the home of the rag trade. And again, if you look at the details, these are hand applique embroideries on the pockets, as well as the silk lining and the Paloma buttons. I just think the jacket alone, even worn back with casual jeans on the bottom, is so exquisite. In terms of tailoring, I think this is my favourite piece. This is a coat with hidden pockets. I will show you in a moment. But look at the details. You have the coordinating Manchester print on the pocket flaps, and then when you lift the pocket flap, your hand actually goes in here. It's a hidden pocket. I love the hardware with the belts and the gold, but then the Paloma buttons again. These are see-through, and I think it really adds a touch of luxury to the tweed base. Although we couldn't actually get close to these mannequins because they were more set in on the stage. My favorite one of the three is this one. It's in a canary yellow. I mean, again, it's a fun, bright, vibrant tweed, and I think the main focus of the collection is the tweed and showcasing the different colorways. On the front row, these four mannequins evoke the nod to the football influence of this collection. So obviously based in Manchester, you've got Manchester United, which are the red team, and then Manchester City, which are the blue team. And most of the outfits are paired back with a long cozy scarf and a matching beanie to represent the football supporters that go and watch the game. And then my favorite, I have to say, are these two at the end. This is where Virginie Viard has taken inspiration from the infamous Hacienda nightclub. So the Hacienda nightclub is now closed, but it was once the creative hub for upcoming musicians and bands. It was the place to be in the 1980s, and she's paired these outfits back with flat shoes for comfort. But the actual colorway of these two items are just so much fun because Virginie Viard took inspiration from the posters and lineups announced the evening of the performance. So it's a very graphic print evocative of the 80s. This is one of my favorite pieces. I love this black and red check tweed. I think it's so cute, very 80s, very 90s as well. And this is a separate belt which also comes as a choker and a bracelet. And then you've got the absolutely, I think this will be quite a popular piece. This is the matching red tweed classic flap in the medium, but it's all about how Virginie Viard has delivered top to toe dressing with the matching top, hat, scarf, coat and bag. The collection is obviously very colourful, very energetic, and very much about colour blocking, which was also very important in the 1980s. This bag is absolutely heavenly. Look how they have colour matched the grey from the other side of the collection on the inside of this flap. I think it's absolutely heavenly. So whilst the major part of the collection is based on vintage inspiration and styling with tweeds, you've also got this beautiful juxtaposition with the jersey, the knitwear, the 80s. Look at these hand-blown glass pearls in colours. Then you've got the check skirt, which is very evocative of even the noughties. My favourite piece here is, I'm just showing you the button, but my favourite piece here is this oversized jacket. But have a look at the classic flap, guys. The shiny black sequins are the nod to the vinyl records of the day, the 1980s records. I love the champagne gold hardware, but just look at the inside. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful with the yellow. This section showcases the beautiful array of tweeds on tailoring and coats. The t-shirt I will come back to in a moment, but let's just focus on this pink set, guys. I will come back to the skirt, but look at this coat. I think it's my favorite, I can't lie. This is the back with the beautiful pink perspex buttons and the tweed, guys. Apparently this is inspired by the graffiti murals of Manchester. It's so beautiful. I love my black, white and pink, as you know already, but let me just show you the details of the buttons. I think it's all about the attention to detail, not just with the tweed but with the buttons. And then moving over to the t-shirt, this is very much about British heritage. You've got two teacups and a muffin embroidered here. The embroideries are by Montex, and you have the CC there as well. The embroidery on the very top part of the neck is also a little teacup, and then you've got the pearl necklace inspired by the Queen's jewels there. And then this skirt has been handmade. Imagine how many crocheted camellias they've had to put on this lovely skirt. I think this is one of my favorite looks of the collection. This jacket is inspired by hunting coats, but I love the 4-pocket element, and when I felt this it was really lightweight, nothing heavy at all, but I love how Vision Yard has put the pop of pink and perspex white on it. And then this is my favourite colourway for tweed in a cap, the red, white and black. I really had to show you this up close and personal, guys. Look at the details. This is literally a work of art. This is a collage. It has so many things. You've got the appliqued flowers, you've got safety pins with pearls, safety pins with the Chanel No. 5 on it. It's like a knitted cardi coat. I think it's really beautiful and it's a show-stopping piece. These kind of pieces you'd find in museums in decades to come. This section of the collection is very inspired by the farm life, and I love these space dye knitwear. The piece shown here is based on a vintage school uniform with the hardware in black and gold. In terms of my favorites, this is my favorite item. I love the colors. They are so warm and rich. This is actually a sleeveless dress. I kind of wish this was long sleeve. Underneath there's a matching jumper. Obviously you've got the matching scarf as well, but look at the dress. This is with a mixed wool to give you the texture. I just think it's beautiful. Imagine with tights for winter. This one is also a favorite of mine. I just love the space dye knit. Again, the hand-blown pearl accessories are now in grey with champagne gold hardware, and I mean, this is such a cozy knit, so let's see if we can try this on later on. This is inspired, like I said, from a 3-piece vintage school uniform, but look at the mini flap here with the houndstooth and the floral embroideries. This is just a work of art, isn't it? Wow. Side of the collection is all about the party wear element of Métiers d'art. It's focusing on the 1980s influence very heavily on the Hacienda nightclub. So this is Vision Yard's adaptation of what the revelers would wear when they go to the nightclub. There's lots of nods to 80s with the ruffles and the volume, the printed denim, the vinyl inspired leather, obviously with the sequins on the dresses, and the details with the 80s vintage coloured gold hardware. One of the best pieces in this collection, I believe, is this beautiful bustier dress. I mean, look at the bodice. It's completely emblazoned with appliqued records and vinyl with sequins. And then the second dress that I quite liked was this one, designed to look like a 1980s 2-piece set. It's actually a 1-piece dress. One of my favourite pieces in the denim selection was this ruffled jacket, but actually it's a cape. So as you can see, there is a denim jacket worn on the inside with gorgeous buttons. Another key piece of the party side of the collection is this bustier dress. It's all over sequin, and you can see the top edge has a Union Jack sequin embroidery. It's so beautiful, and when you brush your hand along the sequin surface, it's actually embroidered onto velvet, so it's very soft, very plush to the touch. Virginie has interlaced leather with gold on the costume jewellery. These are two of my favourite pieces with the choker and the belt. I just wanted to talk about this in more detail because I think the more you look at it, the more you get out of it. So as I've said, this is a embodiment of vinyl record in pliqué and embellishment. If you look at the centers of each record, you can see an inlay which represents both the Hacienda posters of back in the 90s before the nightclub closed, and then if you zoom in here, you can even see a nod to revelers partying in the nightclub. I just think it's quite different. It's definitely a piece of art, and it's all hand embroidered and hand embellished, so I can only imagine how much time this would have taken to do. Thank you everyone who has watched this vlog. I hope you have enjoyed me taking you around today. It's been such a dream come true to go to events like this. May I say thank you to my SA and Chanel Harrods for inviting me, and to the staff who looked after me here at the venue. From someone who works in fashion and breathes it all the time, it's just been a complete escape and luxury to see these pieces up close and personal. I hope you've enjoyed me talking about the details, and I'll now leave you with the blurb behind the collection from Chanel themselves. For everyone who hasn't already, please like, follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and follow me as we will have many more fashion journeys together, and I will see you soon. Thank you guys.